I've watched you write checks for other people, and you let me get on food stamps and stuff. And B.Simone is just Jesus, Jesus, girl. I wanted to. Hey guys, Nikki here, and we got a very interesting video for y'all today. I told you I was going to start switching it up a little bit more and doing some things that I don't do or I used to do. So I asked you guys to leave me topics in the media that you want to hear my opinion on, and you guys went all in like you usually do. And we're going to do a full get ready with me makeup, right, while I answer these questions. But first, you have to hear from our sponsors over at Veyes Beauty. So they sent me over these magnetic eyelashes. I usually show you guys like individual lashes from them, but everybody is always talking about how hard it is to apply these and etc. And I'm like, it's so easy. So I'm going to show you guys. You don't need any glue or anything like that, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So if you want to see, please continue to watch. All right, guys, before we hop into the packaging and everything, I just wanted to put the lashes on with my makeup already done because I just think they look so cute with my makeup done. I am going to do another demo for you, slowly talking you through it and all the tools. But look at this look. Isn't it just gorgeous, guys? If you don't get these right now, like, what are you waiting on? Okay, so I heard that magnetic eyelashes are a scam, so I'm going to tell you guys they are not. I have these from Veyes Beauty. I love this company. This is the Anime Wink. This is a natural, more everyday type style. So this is everything that will come in the box. This is like tweezers that you would adhere the lashes on with. Very easy instructions in the inside, up, down, and there's the side. So this is the case that your lashes will come in. There's a mirror on one side that helps a lot when you are applying because you kind of want to be close up. Here's your right and your left. The case literally has right and left in the inside, so you will know these magnetic lashes are easier to apply than glue-on lashes after a short learning curve. This is what it looked like. You got to separate it. There's no glue, no irritation, and they are safer for sensitive eyes. So there you have it with them pulled apart. They're reusable up to 300 times. They're cost effective over time, lightweight, natural looking, and super comfortable for everyday wear. So look, I just already put them on the tool. So really quick, let's do a quick demo of how you put the lashes on the magnetic strip that will clamp it to your eyes. So you have your up, you have your down. So here's your bottom. I just carefully magnetic like that. I'm quite sure it's easier to do without nails, but or if you have a hard time putting it on here with nails, I would suggest just using tweezers. And then at the top, you just magnetic it up like that. Make sure it's the way that they are going to face on your eyes. And then you're going to just, and that's what makes it come together. And you literally just put it on your eyelid and push it together and boom. That took 1 second, guys. That literally took 1 second. Look at that. You see the difference? So let's just go ahead and do the other eye. You do the exact same thing. You just push it on and you're ready to go. Like, how simple is that? No glue or anything. So I'm just going to put the lashes back on so you guys can see them with makeup on. And I hope I answered all you guys' questions. All right, guys, so we're just going to put the lashes back on really quick. I already showed you guys how in the beginning, so let's just do it. That is so freaking simple. Like, wow. So simple. So, yeah, let's just move into the whole makeup application. All right, guys, that was super simple, right? Like 1, 2, 3, bam, and you're out the door. So let's hop over to the site really quick. These are only $39.99, guys, and you can get 300 uses out of that. Come on now, like, save your coins. If I didn't do the demo enough for you, you can go over to the website and they have like everything, videos, they have close-ups, they have how to put it directly on the magnetic tool, what side, pictures and everything. It's basically a magnetic strip on the lash and on the eyelash applicator, and that's what keeps it sticking to your eyes. You can even add mascara and etc. before if you want them to have a thicker look. So they have different styles. If you want something a little bit more dramatic or lightweight, you can, it's your world. Do what you want to do. Of course, I will leave the link to the eyelashes and a discount code below. So let's move into the questions and the answers. Y'all ready to get started? I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm going to just be talking and moving. So if you're like, you're moving too fast, Platinum, or something like that, child, I have this whole entire routine on my makeup channel right here. I'm just going to twerk some things a little bit because I'm just going to be... And I asked these questions about 2 weeks ago. Let's go ahead and moisturize. This is the Elements Marine Cream, but it's the night version. I use the night version because I'm dry and it adds extra moisture. Night versions are meant to be worn at night to soak in and give you extra moisture, but I'm dry, so I'm going to usually do it today. So I asked you guys for hot topics. So if the topics are kind of like all over the place and you guys are like, girl, this stuff old, that's because I asked these questions like over a week ago, okay? So yeah, so I ain't gonna lie, most of them was the same. So I'm just gonna start with J Barbie. How do you feel about how they are handling her? So if you don't know, J Barbie, I think that's her name, she is a line dancer, right? They say that she is mixed. Let me just preface this video by saying this is my opinion. I am not telling you guys my opinion to argue in the comments or whatever. You guys ask me my opinion on these issues, and I'm just going to give you that. It's just how I feel. I'm not going to be harsh. I'm not going to be crucial or anything because it ain't that serious, y'all. I'm just telling y'all what is going on. So she went viral because she is quote unquote white, none black, but they say that she's biracial. Tomato, tomato, however that go. And so she line danced. Sorry guys, I need a small mirror. This is ghetto. But oh, now I can't see. I'm just arching my brows real quick. So she went viral. I think I first saw, I've been seeing her on a lot of people's page, but Lil Duval posted her and was like, he wanted her to do all day. So from that, she started getting all these bookings and she was charging $6,000 a booking. And so everybody started saying that's too much, who she thinks she is. But if people are willing to pay that, like, you sound like a really big hater saying what's too much on somebody else's fee, especially if other people are willing to pay. So then that transitioned to it's only because she's not black, and it's a whole lot of black dancers who do that same dance all the time. They only sweating her because she white privilege, and that just, I mean, it just spiraled, y'all. And I just really feel bad for her because all she doing is dancing, and they bully her so bad. So she did another show like at a nightclub or something, and she was dancing on stage and she mumbled out, "Can't nobody F with me." So, of course, they already have animosity towards this girl for whatever reason. So, the internet, this is my Lancome concealer. This is not the shade that's my skin tone. It's a little oranger, so I use it to cancel out hyperpigmentation. So, of course, the internet and stuff use that as an opportunity to bully her more. She too cocky. She too... But, baby, let me tell y'all something. Anytime we're doing anything, if we singing, dancing, making clothes, or whatever, we're going to say, can't nobody fuck with me? I'm the coldest. That's just how we do. So she's on stage and she was like, can't nobody, and I ain't gonna even lie, the girl can dance. Like, she can dance for real. So it's not like she this cocky like this and she can't even dance. So anyway, she said that on stage. So, oh my gosh, here come the haters for real. They start putting their own videos up and comparing it and saying I can do it better. And I mean, it's just, and it's us. So anyway, they just bully. And then to make matters worse, 803 Fresh was on the BET Awards, and he picked like the people he felt like made his song or the line dancing popular. And so here they go, why is she up there? That ain't even a song she made popular. And da 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 da. And this is like, it's just like any other career. You want the people who's gonna bring attention to your show. So it's a numbers thing. She get a lot of numbers for line dancing. So he picked who he wanted to do his show. And he didn't just pick her. It's a lot of double word, guys, you know. He didn't just pick her. He picked like
Nah, the person that created the dance, a lot of other people that made it pop, we picked everybody except Miss Shirley, child. They don't want little Miss Shirley. Miss Shirley been real quiet, baby. They done call CPS on her mom and everything, but I don't know. I just feel like it's bullying. Like, it is bullying. Why are they that girl can't even post. She can't even go nowhere. She can't even have a birthday party. Look what she got on it. She's stripping, not lying. I mean, like, why are y'all mad at this girl so much? Because she's getting attention. She can't control how much attention she getting. And would you turn down a 6K booking? So what y'all telling me? If somebody try to book her, I'm stippling this in because I want a lot of coverage. Until I get to the areas I don't want coverage. So you trying to tell me if somebody trying to book you for $6 grand, you're going to tell them, no, how about you just book a black person? Or how about you just book this person? You going to refer them to somebody else? Nah, little mama getting that check because she feel like she deserve it too, which I do too. She is not bothering anybody. I don't see why people keep bullying her. It's like, it's bullying and I don't like it. That girl ain't did nothing to deserve all the hate that she's getting. But danced, if you really want to know the truth. So that's my opinion on it. A lot of people got their opinion on it. But I feel like they still taking it out on her, who has nothing to do with other people booking her. This is the CoverGirl concealer. You can even see through the tube, baby. I'm going to scrape till I can't anymore. I love this concealer. I seriously thought I had another one, but I don't. So we're going to scrape. Oh, I hate this. It's going to make it dry too fast. So, yeah, I just feel like we off of that. That's just new age bullying to me. Like, leave that girl alone. All she doing is dancing and they mad because of the attention and the amount of money people are willing to pay her. Like, that is ridiculous to me. All right, so let's move on from that because we don't have that many subjects and this is a quick makeup routine. I'm just getting ready with y'all and showing y'all how I wear these magnetic lashes. So next, let's talk about the couple that was unalived online. So we know about a week and a half ago, well, probably 2 weeks now because they've had both of their funerals and everything now. A couple was arguing online. I'll put them right here. A married couple, allegedly, not allegedly, they agreed to it in a live. The husband was saying how the wife had gave him, I don't even know what I could say on here anymore, but a STD. I'm going to just say that. And she agreed to it. She said that she did. And they was just going back and forth, and it ended up with him beating her and her. And he didn't call for help. He let her unalive. He let her go be with the Lord. And he was leaving out and knew he wasn't going to get away with it. So he unalived himself. So my thing with stuff like that is toxicity. Is that a word? Toxicity? It's fun. It's funny and stuff till it's not. We all have found ourselves in these situations where, like, getting roughed up, or not all. I ain't gonna say that. Sorry. A lot of people find a thrill in getting roughed up and talked too crazy. And you even see on the live, she was giggling, sniggling and giggling, which could have been a nervous giggle. So that's why I say this is all my opinions, because I don't want people saying, well, that's because when you're with an abuser, you know, I don't want to hear all of that, guys. I know all of that. I'm just saying how I feel. So I feel like she had ample amount of time. I'm going to put a little bit more coverage. Mama ain't been sleeping. But I'm not going to, see, I'm scraping y'all. She had ample amount of time to, like, get out the house and diffuse that situation. But apparently that's something that they do, because the mama, the brother, and all them spoke up and said that's just what they do. This is a little sponge I get from Amazon. And so I just feel like both of them could still be alive right now, but they was used to toxic behavior. It go a long way. She even had a friend on the phone the whole time who could have helped diffuse the situation. I don't know. I just feel like when it gets to the point to where the man literally told her he was going to do that to her. And she literally said, well, I'm not trying to behind no, because she mentioned one of his friends' name that allegedly he set up. And so I just feel like it could have been prevented. They were so used to doing that the young lady didn't see it to be as serious as it was at the time. The man was even drinking and everything. This is none other than the Laura Mercier translucent powder and honey. So when you are in toxic situations or relationships and arguments and stuff like that, don't take light to nothing nobody say. If somebody say, I'm going to slap the out of you, believe them. If somebody go say, we got to start making better decisions, guys. Because that, to me, that young lady could still be alive if she would have just hopped off that live and left and let the conversation diffuse outside of Facebook. I don't know. Everything is in the master plan. Maybe if she would have hopped off live and tried to leave, he still would have done the same thing. But we won't know, and that's just my opinion of it. So this is the NARS pencil in black. I'm going to put this in my waterline really quick. Just, you know your partner. Well, I guess you don't. A lot of people get in situations and they be like, I never thought my husband would do that. God dang. Or I never thought my wife would do that. So I just say, if you're in a situation that can be diffused, don't let your anger make it worse. Or don't let your attitude, or like, if it's a bad situation, just diffuse it. Because a lot of us want the last word. We want to get our point across. Just let it go, y'all. It ain't even worth it in the end. That's my motto in life right now anyway. Like, child, okay. Good day. Menopause tips. So, okay, that's a good one to do while I'm doing my liner because I don't have that many. Because I have a whole entire video. I will link it right here, or is it right here? Which one do it flash out? Discussing menopause, what helps, the steps, perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause. How I feel like doctors and stuff don't take it serious with African American women, because I was going through menopause for years and had symptoms for years, and they was telling me to lose weight. They were telling me all kind of stuff. They never did hormone tests on me to see that that's exactly what that was. So that's why I went so long miserable, right? This is the Sephora powder. I'm going to set my face. This is the shade Toast Toffee. It's the shade Toffee, girl. So menopause is the devil, y'all. I deal with different menopause issues every day. And I say all the time, I would rather have my cycle back. My cycle was 3 days, baby. 3 days, and I could wear a penny line. It used to be so light. And so now menopause is like trying to take me out. I honestly feel like, I think I said this in that video, if you have light cycles, sorry, we ran out of memory, so I hope it got all that. I really feel like if you had light cycles,
How did menopause get in this? I thought we were talking about things going on in the
menopause
media.
is bad. If you had bad cycles, your menopause will be easy. But I don't have no evidence to prove that. I'm just talking, man. I hate it. But I got a whole video on it. It's the devil, basically. And, you know, women just have to go through so much. Everything has men in it. Menstrual, menopause. men. I'm just playing. But okay. All right. That's that on that. So this is another Estee Lauder foundation. I use it to bronze, though, because it's darker than me. So I'm just going to put this in my crease. I'm not going to wear a lot of makeup today because I want you guys to see the lashes, right? This is like a really simple beat. Oh, girl, I forgot I was doing a question and answer. So I don't have a question. I just love your look for this post. I don't even remember what look it was, but thank you. B.Simone been a trash friend. Oh my gosh. I think a couple of you guys asked about her. You know, there are so many opinions on the B.Simone situation. Like, some people's like, she's not obligated to do nothing. That best friend could be lazy. But then in the same interview, B.Simone was saying how her friend got an opportunity and it made her feel a certain type of way. You got to tune into the little hints like that. So why is me as your best friend getting an opportunity making you feel a certain type of way, right? Also in that same interview, B.Simone was saying how she can't shop at Bloomingdale's or Saks or something anymore. She got to shop at H&M. So she's basically trying to tell her friend she was broke. But what her best friend, let me just keep saying best, this not a normal everyday friend, was trying to tell her was that I've watched you write checks for other people, and you let me get on food stamps and stuff. And B.Simone is just Jesus, Jesus, girl. I wanted to go through my phone and slap the mess out of her, because, like I said, it'd be different if it was a normal everyday friend. But my best friend, I'm riding to dawn. I'm sorry. If I'm broke, you broke. If I'm out the trench, if I'm not, I didn't mean to say that. If I'm rich, you rich. If we get it out the mud, we get it out the mud. If you need help, now I'm gonna say, now, bitch, you need to learn how to handle your money a little better. You doing a little bit too much, but I'm not gonna let you fail. And I'm not saying she let her fail, but I don't know. I just take that best friend and friendship stuff to heart. And friendship, I'm saying now as an adult, is very one-sided. People want you to break their neck for them. They want you to do everything for them, plan everything for them, invite you everywhere. They want you to invite them everywhere. They want you to make sure you promoting this for them, and they don't be doing it for you. It's reciprocal. You get what I'm saying? So I just feel like it was effed up, if you really want to know the truth. I'm sorry. I'm going to just tell y'all this one little story time real quick. When my son passed away, I wasn't even talking to my best friend. We was into it over something. Me and my best friend go through this all the time. We wasn't into it, but we just break because we just be going through it over some petty stuff sometimes. We wasn't even talking. I'm gonna merge over to what is left from this CoverGirl Ebony bronzer. Baby, it's very empty. I'm gonna scrape around the side, all right? We wasn't talking, so when it was the day for me to go up there and view the body and all that and pay for the arrangements, I pulled up and my best friend was walking in. She was walking in. We hadn't talked in months, probably 3-4 months probably. She was walking in. And so I said, what's up? What you doing here? And guess what she did? She said, I came to help pay on this funeral. I don't care if it was $20. It was way more than $20. Like, it was a big amount, you know. She was there. I hold best friends to a certain caliber, baby. And not saying that she had to, but that was just like, wow, we ain't even been talking. She didn't even call. She just went up to the front home and started saying what she could do to help me. Because she know that that's not a normal situation. She knew that I was stressed. She knew that I was going to have to pay all that out of pocket. I still end up having to pay over 14 grand out of pocket on my own. But she helped a big amount. And she didn't have to. We hadn't even been talking. But that's a best friend, bro. She felt my pain from a distance. We weren't even talking no more at the time. I'll say that. So I feel like B.Simone is very wrong. I feel like B.Simone is not a friend. She plays victim. It's a lot of people who act so nicey, but they devils behind closed doors. You hear me? Devils. And so I think she one of them type of people. Like, she really don't want her friends getting more than her. Because if you look at her in Pretty V, like, she embarrassed that girl on national television talking about how she got poop on her bathroom floor. Like, what kind of friend is that? Like, man, she just don't make good decisions to me. And I think sometimes, I love her comedy and everything. But I just think some stuff is just a little bit too malicious or too low. So that's my take on that. This is a Sephora sponge. I put the powder like on the side like this. Because this not really a contour, it's a bronzer, but it's gonna work as both, baby. Alright. Y'all, my makeup's so low, so when I get back on the makeup channel, I'm gonna have to start doing routines using all new products, because, girl, who can hit pan on some stuff is me. Because let me show y'all this blush from Black Radiance. Girl, it's toasted and the top won't even stay on. It's nothing in here. I'm gonna just let it focus. What? Girl, I don't know where I was at. I was just telling y'all about how the only blush is like this dark red part you see. The rest is pan. So I don't know even remember what I was talking about. I think that she's a interesting person. She's very talented, but yeah, she do snakish stuff sometimes, and maybe it's not purposely. I don't ever want to get on here and bash somebody, because maybe she's not doing it purposely. But yeah, that's my opinion on that. I'm not gonna let my best friend suffer, or you're not my best friend. What is the point of me making you a best friend and I'm gonna sit around and watch you suffer? No. Oversaturation in the podcasting space. Does everyone deserve a mic? Hell no. Hell no. Just like everybody don't deserve a YouTube channel. Everybody don't deserve to be a doctor. How many times have you been to the doctor and you done switched doctors because you felt like their bedside manner wasn't good? You felt like they wasn't listening to you. You felt like they was rushing you. I think it's a space, in every space, it's a person in it that shouldn't be in it. Now, I'm not knocking it, not get your money, but I do feel like this podcast era is giving people a platform that never got attention. So they just go all out and say anything sometimes. Like, what are you talking about? And then I feel like it drives a line or a force between men and women. I don't know why the men are so overly vocal about black women now. Like, damn, what do we do to y'all? Like, Kevin Samuel started that mess, I want to say, but yeah, that's just how I feel, honey. That's just, you don't know the truth, that's how I feel. Yes, man, that's how I feel, child. You know, everybody don't deserve a mic, but I don't knock nobody coins. Baby, get it how you live it, shoot. Get it how you live it. But there are some that I'm just like, child, and then there are others I'm like, oh, I like this podcast. So, the highlighter we will be using today is this very beautiful gold. It is called Blind the Haters from Oprah Cosmetics. Why is Donald Trump president, period? Child, I don't even want to discuss that. Because I got somebody, every video in my comments, they want to mention the tariff and how, oh, so other people can make money off of us and we can't make money off of... Girl, I don't care what other people are doing. When other people was making money off of us, it wasn't affecting our economy. It wasn't stopping our supplies and stuff from getting over here. So I don't even like to talk political, because when people have different opinions, oh my gosh, like, girl, calm down. But I will say that y'all see the outcome of voting for that man. If you did, everybody voted. A lot of people voted for him out because they didn't want a black woman in office. Now, I don't know. I'm not saying she would have done any better, but Donald Trump is not even the same president he was when we had him the first time. Like, we thought he was bad the first time. He came in this round swinging, right? So I just don't think he's a good person. And I'm going to hop off of that ASAP. I don't like to talk about that kind of stuff, because when you get to talking about politics on here, it gets sticky, and I just don't want to indulge myself in none of that, all right? It's y'all president. Grifters on social media. So basically, this is people who get money by swindling or scamming people on social media. I mean, I'll never be okay with that. But also, I do feel like you as an individual, especially if you're an adult, it's your obligation to research stuff and etc. before you invest your money or spend your money on it. So it's a lot of times people get scammed and stuff, and I'm like, how did you even trust that? Or why did you even believe that? And that's like victim shaming. But sometimes as an adult, you got to be like, come on now, they don't even sound right, or they don't even look right. You get what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't want to like victim, because like nobody should be scamming anybody. And they could even be like, get rich quick, or I can grow your followers to 1,000, or how I made $1 million in a month. That's how they did it. That don't mean you go do it like that. So I don't have much to say about that either. It's just sometimes you got to use your common sense and do your due diligence before you just invest your money and believe what people say, if that makes sense. So let's go in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, guys. And I'm going to do probably 4 coats on my bottom. I ain't going to do the top because I'm going to put them in. It's going to be a real soft look. I'm beat. It's a full beat. But yeah. So the next question is, the debate about Mexican OT saying the N-word and Angela Lee not checking him on his response. You know what? Him actually saying the N-word. Hold on, y'all. This is Gina. Okay. Mexican OT saying the N-word. I really hate that, because I was really a big fan of him. Sorry, when I was talking to Gina, I had already did 2 coats, so we just got 2 more to go. And I'm going to turn the brush this way on my last 2 so I can get each individual lash. Just sweep it. But I really hate that, because I really, really like him. My problem in his interview wasn't so much of him explaining why he feel like he could say the N-word, because a lot of Hispanics or whatever who grew up in black neighborhoods and stuff feel like they can say it. Not saying that makes it right, but he explained why he feel like he can say it. My problem was he literally was like, is it a black man in the room? What they gonna do? Oh, you think you bigger than the program, don't you, bro? Like, he bullied it. Like, and if a black man coming here right now and I said, what you gonna do? That's how I took that. I ain't like that part. Like, I ain't like that part at all, y'all. But of course Angela Yee didn't say anything because we're hardly ever spoken up for. But I think a couple of other rappers or something have checked him since then, and it just is what it is, y'all. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I don't like that he like bullied the situation. Like, I could say it all day, every day, and ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me, because I just think he got real cocky with it. Like, y'all ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing because I'm saying it. I'm like, yeah, it's wild out here, honestly. So we're gonna do our brows. This is a MAC brow pencil while I pull up another question, because I still got 2 sheets. But happily for me, a lot of these questions was the same. The U.S. bombing Iran. Like I said, I don't get too much into political, because when we get too much into political, our opinion, they say it's inciting a riot because we have such a big platform and it sways people's opinion. But I'm never cool with war. I mean, I ain't gonna say that, but I don't like it. I hate it. I don't feel like it was called for. And yeah, once again, if you voted for that man, look what you've caused. Next question. How do you feel about the ICE raids and the immigration system process in our country? That's so funny, because if you're on my Instagram, I post like all these videos of people who got deported, and they be coming back in like 2 days, or they be coming back in like a week. And I think they are the funniest things ever, because I feel like, yeah, you got them up out of here, but you see they getting right back over here. It's pointless to me. Like, you know what? I'm going to just say it like this. I understand to a certain extent why it's being done, because a lot of criminals and stuff slip over here and create a lot of crimes and stuff while they're over here, and they're not even on papers. But our own people commit crimes. So, and then I feel like if they're going to do it, it should be done a certain way. Like snatching people from their kids and running up in people's houses, or running up in schools and stuff, and these kids, oh my gosh, like, why does it have to be done like that? It's just cruel and unusual punishment to me, in my eyes. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. And I follow this dude on Instagram. He is so funny to me. He do all these videos where like people who support it, he'll put their video up and then he'll mock them. That'd be funny to me too. It's like sometimes you gotta laugh at these kind of situations to stop from crying, because it's really sad. Like, it's really, really sad. Okay, let's see. The freaking tariffs to get on my nerves. Plat, my sister, let's discuss. I discuss that every vlog almost, guys. Every vlog, I'm telling you how it's affecting small businesses, it's affecting YouTubers, it's affecting influencers, it's affecting big corporations. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's how I look at it. It's like, why are you messing with stuff, man? When nobody, I don't like it. I don't like it. Who likes it? Oh, the one person that's always in my comments telling me to do my research. Child. It's a lot of stuff like it's nitpicking to me, or creating a chaos for no reason. Like, god dang. Somebody said B.Simone and her friend. I ain't even mad at B for real. Love the outfit, hair, and the whole look. Yeah, it's a mix. It's mixed on it. I hate to get back on that, but that's the next subject. Some people are really like, shoot, I don't owe my friend nothing. And I'm going to just say like this, if that's your opinion on it, I don't want you as a friend. No shade to whoever said that. If that's really your opinion on that situation, baby, stay away from me. Or not you in general, anybody with that mind frame. I don't want nobody classify me as a friend and look at it as like they don't have to help me, or they don't want to help me, or they not obligated to help me. What are you my friend for? What do you think friends are for? That's what friends are for. What she say? Through good times and bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. And that's just friends. That's not even best friends. Like, come on, be for real, y'all. People always want people to do so much for them when they in need and stuff, or they need something planned, or they need some extra income, or they need something promoted. But you know, you don't have to do it for me. I don't want them type of friends. I'm sorry, y'all. Stay away from me. That's one-sided. I don't like it. I think people really need to just sit down and examine what a friend is and what real love is. People acting like they don't know. Everybody for self now. So if you want to be for self now, just don't have friends and be single. If you're going to have friends, if you're going to have a partner, that's the part. It's a partnership. We in this together. If you're not going to be in this together, then why are we in this? All right, while we talk about the next subject, I'm going to be doing my lips, so it's kind of hard. This is the 1119 gloss and liner. I think the liner is Harmony and the gloss is Iman. And then I'm going to top it with my favorite oil from L'Oreal. It's called Crystal Clear. It looks pink, but it comes on clear. So the last is, do you think... So the next question is, do you think Diddy is going to get off? If you watch my vlogs, I have been heavily opinionated by the underwhelming amount of evidence that they have on him. Under, not over. I have also discussed how his witnesses aren't witnessing in my eyes. We only see what the internet shows. I also feel like his witnesses might still be scared. That's why they're doing that. But I do feel like they don't have enough evidence to take him down like R. Kelly take down, because they've already dropped 5 charges, right? Because they don't. From my legal background, he will get convicted of charges, but his sentence is not going to be a lot. That's my opinion on it. That's just how I feel. Oh, this is so pretty. They're going to convict him, but they're going to give him like a slap on the wrist ass sentence. Which we all know Diddy is not like the greatest man. He be on a power trip. We've seen him beat people. We've seen him threaten people. We even just seen him right before all this stuff came up. He was threatening what, Warner Brothers or whoever it is that own Batman and all them. Power trip. But I do think like a lot of people, a lot of them women was jealous of Carisha and took it there. I don't see a crime in being a freak. I do see a crime if they're forcing you to do it. Oh, sorry. I do see a crime if they're forcing you to do it or you're underage or something like that. So like all the stuff that they bringing up in court is irrelevant. Get to the nitty gritty of what y'all need to do to convict this man. And I just don't feel like it was done, honestly. So I do feel like he's going to get a slap on the wrist, but he's not going to get a lot of time.
Ironically, this is pre-recorded and I'm editing, and something just came across my phone that said that he wasn't convicted of the RICO. How crazy.
So, okay, basically that's mostly everything. Let's set my face. Perfect timing, because that is all the questions. This is the, actually, yeah. I barely got some of this. I was gonna hit y'all with the Fenty spray today, but let's just go ahead and use this up because I got a whole new bottle of this, like the watermelon version. Yep, that much. I be wanting my face wet. Take all that powder out. And so basically, that's all the questions. Perfect timing. So I'm just going to put the lashes back on so you guys can see them with makeup on. And I hope I answered all you guys' questions. Alright guys, so we're just going to put the lashes back on really quick. I already showed you guys how in the beginning, so let's just do it. That is so freaking simple. Like, wow. So simple. So guys, that's it. I hope I answered everything to your liking or whatever. And let me know your opinion on some of these issues down below. Just don't do too much, y'all. Don't do too much. I can't handle it this week, okay? So I will make sure I leave the link to these magnetic lashes below. Make sure you check them out. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.